prašáky, jmenuje se Jožin. Jožin zvážit, močálem se blíží. Jožin zvážit, k vesnici se blíží. Jožin.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold the iPad here.
What? Just
unlock
use
it?
0345.
Okay, 0,
Because you're probably going to turn it off. Like
3, 4, 5. All right. So Greg, I'm sorry, Brett.
It's all
So Brett,
good.
what if I just kind of keep it here and then I'll move around a bit if you would like to see the work, or is this
Or
good?
maybe there where I could face
But
it.
he wants to see the painting too.
Oh, occasionally.
But also,
Yeah, so what if we
I want
occasionally
to see
pan
Jules' face too. I want to see it all.
Yeah, that's good. You sit there.
Oh my God. So I'm just
Brenda,
gonna
you're
sit and get all the spray paint in my
You're
face.
lucky that she's in the industry. And none of these people have work.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. He doesn't care. Okay.
I care.
How's this view? Because I don't have any. I'm filming blind, so.
You're doing so amazing.
Okay, so let's see. Just trying to think because this will. Okay, see how you have it that height right now? Is there something that you can set that on to keep it like that?
Yes.
Oh,
No,
That
it's
way,
gonna
'cause
be
instead
my
of-
arm.
Like that's if you keep
what
that
about
shot, if you keep that shot right there, and you kind of
Yeah, better.
camera, then it's easier.
Oh my
to
God.
steer
Wait,
when they can see you.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna do my best, man.
She's very weak though.
Okay. Here we go. Go.
Did you?
So
Did you?
good luck.
Start off. Start it off.
Hold on, it's my show. Hold on. Wait. Okay, so can you hear me? Okay, Jules.
I can hear you, yes.
Okay,
I see.
so this is Brett's with Friends. It's starting right now. It's actually been starting for a little bit.
Breathless Brett.
Brett's with Friends. I'm speaking to the one and only Jules Muck, painter, artist.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that I'm leaving out when describing what you are?
Enigma.
Enigma.
An enigma.
An enigma. For sure. I've actually known Jules
trying to
Muck
get out.
for a long time, but this might be the biggest, our first conversation we've ever had. So welcome to the show,
Yeah.
Jules Muck.
I feel like, all right, so thank you. Thanks for doing this.
I need my medicine.
Yeah. So
Grab
we're
my purse.
it's going. We're doing it. Tell people where you've been, where you're going, what's about, what you're thinking, what's on your mind.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just painting, wherever I do go. And I'm in Venice. Right now we're at the art studio.
Okay. Pause
I
that for
know.
a second. There's no way you can just set that camera down, is there? So that's like similarly
Thank you. Maybe.
Okay, let's see.
that height, but
I-
similarly, I mean, it's just
She's taking her pill.
It's okay. No, it's not gonna happen. Man. Here we go.
if there's just something you could sit it on, like an easel. If you could sit on an easel or something.
Don't have anything like that. So
What
this
about
is
there, that plant?
okay. The planter.
No, it's definitely gonna fall. It's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
gonna fall.
All right.
I think it's too much of a risk to put it in the.
So we're just gonna have to stay here, man.
She's got it.
Okay, just this little,
Go.
It'll make it so much more.
yeah, very, very mucky.
Which way?
Jules
Left,
Muck.
right.
This is fine. Just how you have her. Just now you're cutting your head off right now.
All right.
Just keep it there. If you keep it similar to that, that'd be awesome.
If you can hold.
If I can hold the camera
we're
through
doing
this
Oh,
computer,
I have a good
I
idea.
would.
I'll come down on the ground and paint.
Oh my God, this is brilliant. We're gonna get her down on the ground painting. Woo, because my arm's in the air, man. I'm little and they weren't gonna
Yeah.
last.
Oh,
It's
no,
just gonna-
don't.
It's
That's
better if you
fun.
just sit it on something.
No, I
Yes,
trust me.
yeah,
I'm
we're lowering
very
the entire
well versed
operation
in the camera department, sir.
onto
Hold
the
on.
ground. She makes several TV movies.
Nice.
You are familiar with the Stephen King series, Mr. Mercedes?
Mr.
That's
Mercedes.
what Bender. You got to put it lower, Bender.
Okay, so now we're going low.
Okay. That's
how you like it. I can tell.
He did bring a sigh of relief.
Yes, you did. But wait, we're fucked now, Muck. What?
When you
There.
took it out of the
Okay,
thing.
no, there. That's it.
Seems really
good.
I know you want it like that. Phew, oh my God, in my fucking face. Sorry. Okay, so there, I know you want it just like this.
That's yeah, but when like, if you keep it like that, that's awesome. But this,
All right, I'll keep it just like this.
well,
Here we go, Brett. Brett
can
with
you
friends.
slide it so the curtain's not in the way, or is that your leg? Like, can you get her in the center of the frame at all?
Oh, you can move
Oh
the
my God.
chair.
There.
Okay, there. Oh my God, as I'm getting steamy.
But when you lift off it, kind of.
I'm just using the fat cap for a little, then I'm back to the skinny cap.
All right,
Okay,
Brett with
that's
friends. Are
good.
we back?
Back.
Okay, this is Breast with Friends. This
Now I'm
is Jules Muck,
skinny again.
the Enigma, the
Oh.
artist. I guess we're
You told him Enigma.
what'd you say before that? But how'd you describe yourself? Or
Enigma. That's what Bender said. Bender is my good friend / nemesis.
oh. So Jules, what's happening in the world of
She's
Jules?
not allowed to label me.
I know you can't be. You're not labelable.
Oh, just
That's what-
painting.
I want people to get to know who you are, and
Not
you know-
believable.
no, no, I didn't. You froze up there for a second. Okay. No, I just want people to get to know you because I've known you for a while, but
I'm frozen.
No, you're fine now. You're good. Everything's good.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
But I you know, as you know, I've known of you for like a long time, but I still know very little about you, and
Oh,
I want to.
Probably better for you.
Well, I want
Enough
the audience to get to
mine.
know. I want people to get to know Jules Muck.
Awesome. Yeah. Ask me whatever. I don't know. What do you want to know?
Where you came from, how long
I
you.
was born in England.
Cut 'em.
I was born in England. I grew up in New York and Europe, and I moved to California in 2000, permanently in 2008, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and Venice. Yeah, it's pretty much since then.
Nice. And what made you come to Venice after all
Yeah.
the traveling that you did, world traveler sort of stuff? What made you come to Venice? What was
Well, I always thought, as a pop type artist, I would have to do some time in LA, and I didn't really know much about it except what New Yorkers say about it, which was pretty much not promising. So I thought, I'll just go do my time, get out. My friend Greta Waller, who's a fine artist, she got into the UCLA department. She got her into for her master's in fine art. So she invited me to come with her and live at her place. And then after 3 days, she kicked me out. And that's how I became homeless in Venice. And and I've been here ever since.
And I saw, didn't you just come back from taking a trip or something like that? I know you're always kind of tripping
Oh,
around the country.
yeah.
World tour.
Well, it was an American tour. I mean, I just drove around the country. I do that like a lot. I'll just drive around the country and paint on stuff because, it's just fun to spread it around and meet a bunch of people. It's really good.
And do you usually go the middle route, the southern route, or do you have a route that you like most?
I mean, in the winter, I usually take the 10, but I left at the end of summer, so I took the northern route and I came back on the 10.
And where were your stops that you liked the most? And how long did you?
Oh, my favorite was Montana.
Was it cold yet?
Montana. Oh no, I was there early September. Wasn't cold. It was really beautiful. It was a really amazing time. And I really enjoyed the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. Those were probably my favorite.
Did you do any murals while you were over there in your favorite spots?
Oh yeah. I did a bunch of work in Montana, and I did do some stuff in the Smokies. I decorated someone's cabin. I did a mural there. I mean, everywhere I go is primarily for work. So
Yeah, it's the link to that.
I mean, we have a good time too, but I kind of decide where to go by where there's a necessity for murals.
And what's your tricks? Can you reveal any tricks of the trade for people that haven't done murals and what you learned that you wish you thought you know would have loved to have known when you first started that you took a while to learn?
I guess oh yeah, don't take it personally. Like if somebody doesn't like something, that's their problem. Like don't take it personally. And you know, there's obviously a lot of pushback when you do public art, no matter what, somebody's gonna have a problem. And you can pretty much guarantee that.
And what does it really matter what size mural you're doing? Does the logistics of the size really, besides more paint and more time, is it? I mean, I guess you have to have a scissor lift on some of these things that you do.
Yeah, I don't like the big ones that I have to climb with a ladder. That is a pain in the ass. And you know, but I do it, especially when I'm doing work very last minute. There's obviously like it's harder to get.
Do you do a
scissor lift or whatever?
Do you I've had like because I've been watching. I've done a couple of different murals in my time, but the not to of course the extent that you're prolific as hell. You're all over the you're constant. What's the? Do you do a latex based paint and then go over with spray paint on top of it, and do you seal it in at the end of it?
I usually use latex depending on the surface. Some surfaces are conducive to latex, the primer, and some are better just to go straight with the lacquer. The paint that I use is a really high-end German spray paint called Belton, and it is self-sealing, so I don't have to put a sealant over it.
And so the spray paint on top of the latex, I guess that's not that bad for each other to be combined like that, or as far as like longevity.
No, you can do spray over latex. You can't do spray over oil.
And do you find that it ages in different? Because latex ages differently than enamel paint. Does that make a big difference in anything? The way it ages like that?
Not that I've noticed. I'm not really sure. It seems to be fine with the enamel on top of it. I think sometimes the latex base coat actually makes it hold up longer.
Yeah, because it's painted on.
There like years later.
Yeah, it's not as much.
I mean, I go back and
it's painted on, so it's a thicker layer with a paintbrush.
Yeah, and it really depends what you're painting on. You know, if it's brick, you definitely want latex first, and blah blah blah.
So how are you enjoying the? I mean, can we get your perspective on this COVID thing for a second?
I'm definitely opposed to COVID.
I don't like it.
I'm not pro COVID. Huh?
I agree.
No, I'm waiting, like everybody, for it to be over. Like, great, like, hopefully. Very excited about that. The ending of COVID. So over it. Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely Groundhog Day. I think I got up the other morning and I kind of got up in that funky mood, you kind of like, what? It's still happening? This is real. This is still here. This is, it's this where the days are blending into weeks and the weeks are blending into days.
Yeah, can you believe it? I never thought it would go this long.
Nobody did. I mean, I don't know. When it was first happening, I was told like September at the most. And then that was
thank you to genius Donald Trump.
Oh God.
Bender, keep the politics to yourself.
Oh,
I hate him.
You know that
this guy.
He's a douchebag.
You never know. Well, you know what? I don't freaking know what's going on, but hopefully it's over soon. I wish that I was a scientist or something useful so I could, help. But... And I'm very sorry for anyone who's lost anything.
Yeah, I've known some people that have lost some people, but We're still there. Is she making funny faces?
No, she is. She's horrible. Yeah, you know, I'm really sorry for all the people that are suffering. It sucks. I'm not suffering that much, I have to say. Like, I don't really feel sorry for myself. Like, I'm fucking fine. But, you know, most people there's some people that are really struggling. And I think that's horrible. You know, and I hope that it's over for their sake sooner than later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fun for me, but it's not like the end of the world. Like, I don't own a restaurant. I'm not like an elderly person that has to worry about. I'm pretty lucky, you know. My family's pretty much all taken care of, and I'm just a painter. I'm not really affected.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through it. Is everything okay in Venice? You've been taking walks or people masking?
Yeah. People in Venice are very careful. It seems like a lot of masking going on.
A lot of what? What'd you say?
Yeah, a lot of people are masked up, and they seem to be trying to be as careful as possible.
Okay.
You know, I don't really have to go out that much.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I'm just grateful that I don't have to. I'm not one of the people that's forced to be exposed, you know, like it's so scary for them, but
yeah,
I'm in a good position by being on the outskirts of society, you know.
Where we've always been, where we feel more comfortable that way.
Yeah, exactly. Finally works out.
So what are your I see you're working on stuff right now. What are you working on?
Oh, well, like my gallerist, GABA Gallery, you know, Jason, he just asked me this morning to do these, they're kind of reproductions, sort of different though, of pieces that I did years ago that he thinks would be really good to drop this kind of style now. So I'm doing all the base coats right now. And Jason's been so amazing that I like to listen to him. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. That's nice to have a bounce board
And
like
that's
that.
saying a lot.
Oh, yeah. It's so great to have advice and someone to handle that kind of stuff. One of the things I was always jealous of people who went to art school, you know, that they got to have some kind of input, which I've not really been privy to. Yeah. So I've just been guessing this whole time in regards to like the making a living and being an established artist. I don't have any clue, but it's working out. And thankfully, Jason's been extremely helpful, especially the last year or so. You know, he's really taken off in the print world and that sort of thing, and seems to know what he's doing.
That's helpful. That's nice. That's a good thing to have in your repertoire.
Yeah, it's nice when someone else handles shit, for sure.
Yeah. Who is it that you're painting? It looks like a celebrity at this angle, but I don't know.
Oh, this one is right here, Angelina Jolie.
That's what I thought.
That's Elizabeth Taylor. I did a Cher. I did a Marilyn.
Nice.
That's Elizabeth. This is Angelina.
Yeah.
So they'll all be, these are just the base coats. So there's going to be a bunch of other stuff going on. Bender, you're doing amazing.
I know.
Thank you for the camera work.
You got it, directed by Bender.
Well, she appreciates the work.
I sure do. Grateful of.
She gets paid in paint fumes.
Yeah.
You know it.
Thanks for the free high.
Hey, there you go. It saves me a big buck.
Do you get high off that stuff anymore by being that close to it, or are you numb to it now at this point?
I think after sitting in the Pacific Design Center with Muck about 10 or 11 years ago, in an enclosed glass room where she was hired to do pretty much whatever she wanted, paint the whole thing green, the most toxic spray paint color.
No, it was metallic.
Okay, whatever. I forget. I was high.
The
clearly.
metallic does get you high. The colors that I'm
And
using are not going to do anything.
We were in an enclosed.
That's
small,
good to know.
Small space. It was
Yeah,
good
well-
for like 5 hours.
Hey,
And
Jules.
If you ever get desperate.
Jules, what I heard, like when you first came to town, like that spray paint, the green spray paint, which basically was seemed like your brand, or your, you know, people recognized you from the green portraits. Was that? Did you import that paint from? I heard it was special paint from Amsterdam or something like that. That's because
That's the paint that I use. Yeah,
German.
it's from Germany. But I had that green stuff with me from New York, so that's what I came to Venice with, and that's really all I could afford in the beginning, and that's why everyone got stuck with green, pretty much.
well,
Yeah, I'm really
now
great.
every time I see
Now I
something
can
that,
do full tone.
well, I kept on seeing things that were green faces, like in some advertising, and also they have a little weird, interesting mural. Not mural, it's like on glass or metal of some, you know, it's in downtown Santa Cruz, where the faces of the people are
Oh,
green.
yeah?
So and I know that was done like a million years ago too, but it's just every time I see a green portraiture, I think of you, regardless if you did it or not. Like, have you seen your work be in some commercials or not? Or influenced?
No, it's funny because people always send me anything green. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's a good color.
Yeah, green means go.
I'm happy to have a little variety, though, I gotta say. Yeah.
So besides this, what do you
Cool.
wait, real quick, I want to ask you, how long when's the first time you started doing murals, like a graffiti, or when did you pick up the can for the first time?
I was spray painting when I was like 13 in the mid 90s, and it was tagging for a long time. And then it slowly became murals, and like the 99. Why are you even laughing? There's nothing funny.
What kind of stuff would you tag?
But yeah, you know, so
what was your first
I
tag?
was
What were
just
they like?
writing my name.
What were their first tags? Were they not?
It was Muck, and it was. I mean, I thought they were amazing, but you know, looking back, they weren't that great. You know how it is. In the time, I did it better, and slowly from then on, you know.
Hey, how much juice has that computer got? Oh wait, that's mine. Is that okay? That was my. I was just glitching up for a second, and my thing said, so it wasn't you. It was my computer. But so what do you have?
We're good.
I think you guys are good in power. You guys are powered up with that thing, right? It's got plenty of juice.
Yes.
Vendors on top.
We're beyond powered, man.
Yay!
We're
Powerful. So what do you want to see coming in 2021? I mean, do you besides the project that you're working on right now, what do you if you could talk about anything that you might be working on in the future that you're excited about?
Oh, I'm just excited to get back on the road, you know. I'll probably stay here through the cold weather, and then, you know, if they solve the COVID fucking situation, I would like to go paint all over Europe, and then see my family. And then I would like to, if not, we'll just be painting around the US again, I guess. I really like being on the road.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. Freedom. And there's so many
Yeah, I mean,
lights
it's
to see.
really nice too. Like, everything's so beautiful. And like, I, you know, because people want murals, I get to make a living, and then we spend it and like stay in really nice places. And it's just like an ongoing vacation. Like, where's the nicest place we can get? Like, where's the best restaurant in town? You know, and it's just freaking onwards and upwards and better and better. I used to travel homeless and sleep in doorways. So it's been like this 20 years to get to a point where I'm like just having this great time.
Nice.
It's hard to come home. Yeah.
Well, you're a traveler, villager. I mean, wherever you go is your home. Your earth is your home. That's all I can.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
everyone put
totally.
roots any place in particular.
I mean, I love Venice, but it's nice right now to be out of the cities too, for sure. But that's why I said Montana and Tennessee, you know, it's just nice to be rural.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think if you like, I'm in Oregon right now. I'm in Salem, and it's just a little. Every once in a while, it's a little, but and also, well, I don't know. I get itchy to travel as well. Like right now, I'm probably might come through LA.
Yeah,
So
well, I get itchy to travel here, but I totally consider moving the home base to somewhere rural. I've been looking at Georgia because I don't like the cold.
no, cold sucks.
So, no, done with the cold. I grew up in New York, so I'm over it.
Have you been back?
Yeah.
When's the last time you were in New York?
Oh, I did stop there on the travel. New York's pretty crazy right now.
Can you give
It's
us
a good place to be a graffiti writer right now,
Can
for sure.
you give? Can you paint me a picture of what's going? Can you give me a synopsis of your trip to New York recently?
New York is like it was in the 90s right now. So that means, there's a little bit of a financial catastrophe, which has led to an influx of destruction that in the form of like some kind of good stuff, like the graffiti is crazy. It's all over the place. The apartment prices are dropping. Like the cultural aspects of the city are lacking as the galleries and museums are closed. But I think that there's a different thing going on, and it's very exciting. I think if I was not such an old slacker, I might go back and have a good time. But I'm too much into my comforts now.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it for anyone who's young and ready to tear shit up, though, for sure. It's a good time to go to New York and get crazy.
How do you okay, this is kind of because I might sound stupid, but like what are the best times to graffiti? So is it because you could get caught and get arrested or something, can't you, or no?
Yeah. So you want to be smart about it, like look around. It's always great. It's always great if you're with someone else who knows what the fuck is going on. Like, oh, this is a cool spot. This isn't a cool spot. But really, you just use your brain, look around. And it's nice to have a lookout if you're doing a big piece. I used to hang my phone around my neck and have a lookout on each corner. And me and my friend who were doing the pieces had our phones on speaker with the lookouts on each corner. We knew if anyone was coming and we ducked down. There's always the technique of paying a crackhead to look out for you. You get $5 if I get away with this. Let me know if anyone's coming. Depending what neighborhood you're in.
Crackheads are so reliable. They're gonna be on that shit. They're gonna be on that shit.
They're good lookouts. Especially when you throw $5 in the mix.
Oh yeah. You got them for at least 10 minutes. Maybe all day.
Yeah.
If you don't get out there. So remember that, people. When you see a crackhead, that could be somebody watching out for graffiti artists to make sure they're not gonna get caught.
Exactly.
Double life.
You never know.
It's a stupid joke, but the difference between a crackhead and a meth head? Or no, a crackhead and a meth head. Do you know the difference? A crackhead.
What?
A crackhead will steal your shit, and then a meth head will steal your shit, then help you look for it.
Oh.
That's an old joke.
I get it. Yeah. Right on. Well, I'm gonna get back to work, Brett.
No, this has been
awesome. Thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah, is there any way that they can get a hold of you, or how they get your Instagram, your website?
Oh, the Instagram. Yeah. The Instagram is @muckrock, and feel free to get on there and check it out. Let me know what you think. Shoot me a DM. All that good stuff.
And the gallery
that
you're going to be showing at soon, the Gabba Gallery. These new ones.
I work with Gabba. Yeah, Gabba Gallery. GabbaGallery.com.
Okay, well, thank you, Jules. This has been awesome. I hope you had a good time. Thanks, Kylie.
Thank you.
Who is the camera person?
Her name is Bender. She just turned off the camera to spite you.
Bender.
But
no, I'm trying to get her information
this
too.
Is Bender.
Thanks for being a part of the show.
No worries. Yeah, and follow me at Fender Bender. I'm a costume designer.
Yeah, check her out.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, I'll put those in little things, CGI little things. Thanks. You guys have a good night. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
take
Have a
care.
good one. Enjoy Oregon. It looks
Thanks,
beautiful.
It's wet and wild. Talk to you later. Okay, guys, that was my interview with Jules Muck. Oh, we have a sponsor. Pensfly Hat. Pensflyhat.com. Pensfly Hat. Get yours today. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna edit this together, and I'll got some really nice, cool new interviews coming up very soon. All right, see ya.
Hlavně pražáky, jmenuje se Jožin. Jožin spážin, močálem se blíží. Jožin spážin, k vesnici se blíží. Jožin